I'm honored that you should come. God be with you.
This stinks too hot. How much do you have in?
What about this?
We're getting...
Yeah. How does life...
I suppose it was kind of them to take us.
Did you find out?
Folks say it was an account of our... Good luck, then.
Jesus Christ.
Let's fight.
I'm still black and blue from the last time. God be with you.
Yeah.
Good luck, then.
Yeah.
Watch what you're doing! There's people walking here.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either. And may the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy rest.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why'd you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
No, I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis's housekeeper.
But I heard he fled and isn't coming back.
Don't pay any attention. They're just rumours. I'm still his housekeeper.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you, Henry.
I hope I can.
I've got some goods here.
All right. See you later.
I'm at a loose...
Since you put it like that, now, let's see. I've been wondering for a while what I could get.
You want me to get jewelry?
Yes,
Wojciech, there's only one...
and that's precisely who...
Have you lost...
A great risk.
Very well. Carry on.
You'll have to sneak into her chambers when she's out and pick the lock on the chest. If you're not up to doing that properly, then you'd best not bother. If you do bring me the jewelry...
I'd like you...
Certainly.
I want to...
You can't become a...
Well...
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How are you, Henry?
So, did it work? Is your home free of the ghost?
Oh, you're here, are you? You're lucky I didn't have to get you myself. No, it didn't work. The spirit came just the same as before, and I didn't sleep a wink.
So you're saying I won't get my reward?
You get paid for results, my dear, and I haven't seen any yet. At least now I know that old wives' law doesn't help. Go and see Apothecary Coniash in Ratai. I hear he's familiar with all manner of magic.
Have you tried drinking a poppy decoction? I could prepare one for you.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried that? Well, I have, and it doesn't work.
Fine. I'll go and see the...
I hope I can be of some humble service.
So, how am I doing so far?
Henry!
Henry, a corpse was found.
What? Where?
Here in Ledechko. The whole village is in a flap over it.
Well, what happened?
One of the locals was killed.
I see. Does anyone know who did it?
No one saw or heard a thing. People are terrified. They think it's the work of the Revenant.
Well, that's convenient, though, isn't it?
It is, but it certainly doesn't give me any joy. I hope you didn't have anything to do with it.
Of course not. What do you take me for?
I don't know whether to believe you or not.
Come on. Do you take me for some cutthroat? My own parents were killed, and I wouldn't wish that loss on anyone.
Of course. Sorry, I shouldn't have doubted you.
That's all right. So all the villagers are frightened?
Well, they certainly are.
So, the job is done, eh?
Not quite.
But you just said the whole village is shaking with fear.
The whole village, but for one individual.
Well, surely that doesn't matter.
That's what I thought too. Only this fellow is giving everyone the benefit of his wisdom. He needs shaking up before he undoes your good work.
But if he's not been scared yet, what more can I do to frighten him?
Well, when he's not hanging around here ruining my trade, he's in the tavern boasting that he'd happily sleep by that empty grave to prove there's no revenant.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Exactly. He just needs a little persuasion. And once he's there, make it the most terrifying night of his life.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
It's best to be well prepared. You ought to find out something about him, so there's no surprise.
The gossip woman?
Natural. And Henry, before we get to that grave, you can still... The more terrified they are... Farewell.
God save Henry. What? Show yourself. Who is it?
What's that? God be with you, Henry.
Greetings, Henry.
Good wife.
You're still here, lad? I thought you'd have fled by now.
Fled? Why on earth would I do that?
Because there's a revenant on the prowl. The whole village is talking about it, and everyone is terrified.
Ah, that. But I heard there's one brave lad who's not afraid.
You mean Felix?
Well, I don't know what his name is, but he's always arguing in the tavern that there's no revenant.
That's him. The fool doesn't believe what's going on under his own nose. He hasn't the sense he was born with.
Is he brave or just stupid? Surely he's afraid of something.
I couldn't tell you. But if he's to be believed, he doesn't fear the devil himself.
And do you believe him?
Well, it's true he never seems bothered by anything. But then he's always with that other pair.
What pair?
2 mates of his.
But he was alone in the tavern.
Aye, they're not locals, but outside the village, wherever he goes, they go with him.
He even said he'd spend the night at the graveside, just to prove there's no revenant.
Aye, all talk and no action.
Who are these 2 fellas?
They're not bad lads, but they're no heroes, that's for sure.
How's that?
Them 2 have their fears, but then who doesn't?
What are they afraid of?
The first one wouldn't even go into the woods alone, because he's afraid of wild animals.
Ah, is that so? I wonder why.
He got lost in the forest as a young lad, and he wasn't found till next morning. Shaking and pale as a ghost he was when they found him.
Poor lad. He must have been scared out of his wits.
That he was.
What about the other one?
He's afraid of fire.
Why?
His own father burned him, God forgive him. As a young lad, he was playing with fire and nearly set fire to the house.
Poor lad.
My words, exactly.
Oh, it's been an interest.
May the Lord watch over you.
Potions made from magical herbs plucked from the flanks of Mount Olympus. Powder made of the bones of
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
powder made of the bones of St. Thomas. offer today for a fraction of their true value.
This brave fella, Felix his name is, if we can get him to spend the night at the grave, he won't be alone. Wherever he goes, he always has 2 mates tagging along.
Like he's a... So, if we could get him there alone...
Maybe, maybe not.
That's easy to say. Only, we have to get rid of...
One of them is afraid of wild animals.
I see.
Well, he's afraid of fire, but I doubt an ordinary...
Well, we'll think of something.
How, though?
Haven't you learned any...
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Any particular one, Master?
The most frightening one.
And how am I supposed to recognise him?
By his bark, naturally. Can't you hear him?
That's a dog.
Either that or Satan in the...
All right. And what...
Have a conversation with him and see...
Yeah, great idea.
Good luck to you.
So?
I already told you, Henry. Everyone is scared out...
I know. I was...
Well, no one in Ledechko would eat a single egg, even if they had any. Because all the hens...
Well, at least they've got fuel for their fire.
The baths are closed. No one will tell you why. But everyone is clearly frightened.
Good. The more frightened they are, the better. Maybe then you'll sell lots of remedies. And maybe you'll share...
Maybe. Maybe. May the Lord watch over you.
Greetings, good night. What are you up to here? Get out of here, or I'll fold the guard.
God save Henry.
Jesus Christ.
See you later. See you later.
Miraculous items on offer today for a fraction of...
God bless. Good luck then.
Good day to you.
Red!
Yeah.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Powder made of the bones of St. Thomas.
Who's there? Good health. If it's a bar,
Huh?
we're closed. A terrible thing has happened.
Really? What?
The water in the tubs has turned to blood.
Water turned to blood? You're having me on, right?
I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't seen it with my own 2 eyes. Turned to blood.
But that's impossible. How could that happen?
Well, there's been talk that there's a revenant on the loose. Jesus preserve us. The hens round here have been hexed. They're laying charcoal instead of eggs. People's rosaries are going missing. That's the work of dark forces.
Why blood in the baths?
Well, the wife of that fella, who they say has returned from the grave, she bled to death in childbirth. And none of the bath maids that was here at the time helped her. That's why.
Where did this revenant come from?
There was a charcoal burner who had a tragic fate, and he was buried hereabouts, in unhallowed ground. They say he's risen from the grave to take revenge on the locals.
Yeah, I heard of him. What does he want to avenge? The death of his wife?
Hers, and his own, too.
His death? Why? I heard what happened before, but I don't know how he ended up.
I can't tell you that. Some of the older folks still remember, but they ain't keen to talk about it.
And what about your other services?
Aye, for now. Who knows how...
Yeah.
Welcome, Henry.
What was that
Greetings,
noise?
Henry.
My humble Go, and if you... as you say, please, try and find him. Can I do anything to help?
Hey, is someone there?
Ah! Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Come closer, my friend. Marvel at the miraculous items on offer today for a fraction of their true value. Mandrake roots taken straight from the gallows at Vince.
Is someone there?
I'll be right back with that.
I'll be with you.
God be with you, good. Take care now.
As you wish.
Come closer, my friends. Marvel at the miraculous items on offer today for a fraction of their true value.
So,
I already told you, Henry. everyone...
I know. I was just wondering...
I haven't heard any...
Uh-huh.
Good luck to you. Take care now. Salt sprinkled with the bloody tears of St. James Madonna.
What's that? Hey, who's there? Who's there? Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
God save Henry.
Wine squeezed from grapes, cultivated from a rose bush.
Yeah.
How are you, Henry?
Yeah.
become great, cultivated from a rose bush. Salt sprinkled with the bloody tears of St. James Madonna.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Rare spices and tinctures, magical elixirs and amulets. Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Damn! Stay away from people if you can't ride a horse, you moron!
Yeah.
What? Show yourself!
Come closer, my friends. Far. Mandrake roots taken straight from the gallows of Henry, I'm glad you came.
To old Tonda from Tarber, the one I'll buy goods from. And he said right away he'll take them. And how much do I want for them?
Well now.
I was surprised myself. But I wasn't sure.
Joseph? Why do they say that? They say he was gutted like a fish and you could smell the sulphur. Hardly surprised, a hellraiser he was, right from the hours.
How they killed him. Aye, it's a terrible thing.
Gruesome.
But what have you to fear?
It's not just on account of that. Ever since that attack on Skalitz, I've lived in fear. You know I have to go from village to village. And whenever I pass the woods, I'm afraid someone will leave Howland. Do something to me.
You must not dwell on it. We're in God's hands.
I know. When I'm amongst people, it's not so bad. On my own. God save you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good men and